In this video, we're going to talk about another kind of unique idea that is very easy to implement and can be used to kind of keep students engaged and reinforced throughout any activity that you may be doing. The only requirement for this activity would be to have copies. In other words, dittos. This is why this strategy is called Super Ditto. Now, in Super Ditto, you do your copies as normal. Here I just have a bunch of reading materials that I typically would pass out to students to do. The trick here is that there's something special about one, two, or three of the dittos in this pile. What that special thing can vary. It could be as simple as a little teeny tiny pencil mark in one corner of one page. It could be a little bit of a smudge. I've even been as creative and I've used a coffee stain on a paper. But students never really know exactly what is unique about their ditto. Sometimes as simple as even having one where the corner where the staple is folded in a certain way that most people would probably just pass off as, oh, it got folded in the pile and no big deal. But that would be the super ditto. So what you could do is a couple different things. You could announce to the classroom that a super ditto is out there in the wild. Somebody has it. You won't say what the super ditto characteristic is. Extra pencil prick in the corner, a folded paper, a smudge, a coffee stain, whatever it is. If you want to be creative, you could use some of those invisible markers they sell. There was on Amazon for about $4 or $5 where you make a little symbol in the corner. You don't know unless you color over with the other color marker to reveal if it was a super ditto or not. There's always that option. But you could do it, announce it right off the bat, and then students know, hey, in fact, they might have the winning copy in their hand. They just don't really know it, and they start looking it over really carefully, trying to see if there's anything unique about it, and there could be thousands of unique things about it. If you have a really savvy class, you could have a mark on every ditto, but there's only one that is particularly special. The other option would be is to make students aware that at any given day there could be a super ditto out in the wild, and you could have days where there's absolutely nothing, and that's absolutely fine. And there's other days where you're going to have a super ditto there, and you go, oh, guess what, guys? Super ditto is out there today, and this is what it is. So they're always on guard, wondering when that super ditto might be out there. When you do call a super ditto, then you can tie it to a reinforcer. For example, if they have the paper with the mark on it, it is they get a homework pass. If they have paper on the mark with it, they get whatever reinforcer you try to do for the classroom. If they were not of their best behavior, or they did not meet classroom expectations during that time period, and they have the super ditto though, they would not get the reinforcer. So that's where it keeps students all engaged because they never know. They could in fact have it. Okay. You could also throw them a curveball too and say that today, if you have the super ditto, you may be able to pick somebody else as well as yourself to get the reinforcer. So there's a lot of little twists and tricks you can combine with it, but it's very simple to do. You can do it at a drop of a hat. You can think about it. Oh, I want to do super ditto today. Grab your copies, make a mark on one, small, teeny tiny, maybe a little dot from a pen, and throw them out there and see what happens. Very simple and very engaging.